for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle. And he cuts out the supply. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
All right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Kerkez. Ahmad. Doué. Oh, is it? And Keane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he goes cross-field. Ahmad. Casemiro. Now it's Keane. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. In with a header! He will be livid with himself. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That's been cut out, well played. Casemiro. That's tidy. That is a brilliant interception. And that's gone loose. Gonzalez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Floated through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Croatia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Diallo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Doué clears it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Could move up a gear here. Ahmad. Rodrigo. And Doué. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Okafor! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. And they can counter here. Ahmad. Keane has it in a wide position. Nice interception, well timed. Casemiro.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Croatia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Casemiro looks to get on the end of this. Okafor. And it's Casemiro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Doué. Now Kerkez. Ahmad.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ahmad. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Keane. And Keane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Gets good distance on it. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Aspas. Looking for the runner. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Aspas. Well, that's an excellent interception. Kerkez. Ahmad.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Substitution for Croatia. Number
So time for
27,
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
coming on the field, number 50, number 17.
Kerkez.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, they can break here. Doué. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. Keane. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Kerkez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. He has found the way through. He's found some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kerkez. And here's Rodrigo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodrigo. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Substitution for Croatia, number 21, Jago Aspas. Coming on to replace him is number 4, substitution in progress.
That's a decent clearance. And that is as far as it goes.